Morning people, boys and girls, this is Misao. Welcome back. Today we are going to read a story at your textbook 4A, chapter 7, Favorite TV Programs. Before reading, let's go through the objective of this lesson. We are going to develop our reading skills and enjoyment of reading. And we are going to give a creative response after reading. Do your family like watching TV? Do you and your family members argue over which program to watch? Do you and your sister or brother fight over the remote control? Who usually makes the decision in the end? When I was at your age, about 7 or 8 years old, my brother and I sometimes argued over which program to watch. I liked cartoons, but my brother liked sport programs. He loves watching football matches. Then one day Mom said, "Watching too much TV is bad for you." So she took the remote control and turned off the TV. We are going to read a story about some pets arguing over which programs to watch while their owners were not at home. Please turn to your book at page 56. Now, we are going to read a story. Favorite TV programs.
Do you like watching TV? What programs do you like best? Read the story. What program do the pets decide to watch? The front door closed behind the Wong family. "At last, we have the house to ourselves," said Winston the dog. Sheba the cat turned on the TV. "Great! It's Friends Forever," purred Sheba. "I love dramas. They're touching. They make me cry." "I don't like dramas, but I like sports programs. I think they're exciting," barked Winston. He grabbed the remote control. "I like sports programs too," said Tiny the hamster. "Really?" said Winston. "Yes," said Tiny. "I love running." Sheba was angry. "I don't like sports programs," she meowed. "I don't like sports programs either," said Polly the parrot. "I like pop music shows because I can join in. Tweet, tweet, tweet."
Okay, questions. In the story, what animals did the Wong family keep as pets? Look at the pictures. What is this? Yes, they keep a dog, a cat, a parrot, and a hamster as pets. What were the animals doing? Class 4A. Lava, do you know the answer? What were the animals doing? Yes, they are arguing over which TV program to watch. Great job. So what is the name of the cat? Sheba. Yes, good. What did Sheba want to watch? Class 4B. How about Bobo? Do you know the answer? What did Sheba want to watch? Yes, Friends Forever. So what type of program is that? It is a drama. Great job. Why does she like dramas? Because they are touching. Do you remember what touching describes? That means something that makes us cry or feel sadness or something that is pity. So we call this touching. It is touching. The TV program is touching. Which two animals like sports programs? Let's read line 5. I don't like dramas, but I like sports programs. I think they're exciting, barked Winston the dog. Any other pet like watching sports program? Hamster. On line 7, I like sports program too, it said. So why does Winnie like sports programs? You will find the answer at line 9. Nina said, I love running. That's why it likes sports program. Can you find the answer? Okay, let's read lines 13 to 14. Polly, the parrot likes pop music show because she can join in. What does join in mean? What can the parrot do when the music show is on TV? It can tweet, yes, singing. Tweet is the sound made by small birds, so it can sing along to the music. Yes, tweet means the bird is singing, so she can join in. Next question. Which pet do you think will make the decision in the end, and why? Class 4C, Lavico. Class 4D, Sissy. And Kitty, what do you think? For Misao thinks Winston the dog will win because it's strong and big and it wolf it back. Do you agree? Now, let's continue to read the story on page 57.
Winston put his paws over his ears. Polly stopped singing. Sheba took the remote control. Let's watch the weather report then. It's informative, she said. I want to go to the park tomorrow, but I hate going out in the rain. Boring, woofed Winston. I like the news. I like documentaries too. Let's watch World of Mice. I'd like to watch my cousins, said Tiny. No, said Winston. I don't like the news. I don't like documentaries either. I like both the news and documentaries, tweeted Polly. Winston looked angry. I'm the boss here, he said. He grabbed the remote control from Sheba. Just then, the door opened. Where's my wallet? Said Mr. Wong.
Question again. Winston put his paws over his ears. Okay, look at this demonstration of the video. What are animals' paws? Can you guess? Okay, class 4A Joshua, do you know what paws are? Yes, nice job. Paws means animals' feet. That is maybe the hands or feet of animal. So why did Winston put his paws over his ears? Because he didn't want to listen to Polly. Okay, next question. What did Sheba the cat suggest watching next? Please read line 17. Can you find the answer? Yes, she suggests to watch the weather report. Why does she want to watch the weather report? Any adjective you can find? She said, is informative. Yes, great. What kind of information did Sheba want to find out? When will you watch the weather report? Yes, because you want to check the weather for the next day or few days. So as Sheba, she wants to check the weather. And why? Why did she want to check the weather? Because she wanted to go to the park the next day. Yes, what did Sheba want to find out before going to the park? The weather. So she needed to find out the weather the next day from the weather report. Marvelous. Next question. Tina the hamster wanted to watch World of Mice. What type of program is it? It is the documentary. What do you think the program is about? Yes, from the name, it might be about mice, what mice do or what mice eat or what mice live, etc. Let's read line 26 to 28. Winston said, I am boss here, and grabbed the remote control. What does the boss mean? The boss means the person who makes all the decisions, the person in charge. After reading this story, can you guess what happens next? Look at the three options at page 57. Option A. When Mr. Wong entered his house, what were the animals doing? Yes, they are sleeping. Were they really sleeping? No, they were only pretending to be asleep. How do you know? Because they were still arguing when the door opened. Can you guess what happened next? Maybe after Mr. Wong looked for his wallet and found it in his room. And then the animals started to argue again after Mr. Wong had left. It's the ending of option A. Look at the picture of option B. Mr. Wong and his family came home. Why do you think they all come back? Maybe Mr. Wong forgot his wallet and it was raining, so they decided to stay at home. What did Mr. Wong families do at home? They watched TV. What program did they watch? Look at their face. They were so happy and laughing. Perhaps they are watching a cartoon, a game show, or a comedy. Did the animals like it? Alright. It's time for you to write the ending. But remember to use past tense of forms when you are writing a story. I think most of you will have creative endings. After writing, you may send your piece of writing to Michelle through WhatsApp or WeChat. I'm pleased to read it and give you the feedback. In the next part of this video, we are going to read a story about watching TV. Please get ready for your class expansion worksheet 4A, Chapter 7, Reading. And we are going to read it now. Are you ready? Let's start. Watch TV. Read the story. What TV programs do the toys like watching?
It was 8:30 p.m. The shop was quiet. A green plastic soldier ran in. The security guard is asleep, he said. I took this TV guide from his newspaper. 9:30, sports time. 9:30 to 10, cartoons. 10 to 10:30, Cantopop night. 10:30 to 11, race for a fortune. Competitors win big prizes in this crazy show. 11 to 12:10, world travels. Tonight we are visiting Singapore. Kids cable. 8:30 to 9, kids news. 9 to 10:15, the royal love story. 10:15 to 10:50, Auntie Betty's kitchen. 10:50 to 11:30, how things work. History of mobile phones. See pick of the week. 11:30 to 12, go wild. See the wildlife in Africa. What's on? Asked Belinda, the singing doll. I like pop music shows. I like dramas too, she added. I think they're touching. Yuck, said Starman the robot. I don't want to watch a pop music show or a drama. They're both silly. I like the news because I want to know who needs my help. The ball started bouncing excitedly. Look, look, sports time. It's on Fun Time TV at 8:30. I don't like sports programs. I don't like the news either. I really like cartoons, said Charlie the caterpillar. Know It All, the toy computer, beeped loudly. I like both news programs and documentaries because they're informative. This documentary looks good, said the toy phone. He read aloud. 30 years ago, nobody had one, but now everybody has one. Learn about mobile phones on Tonight, How Things Work. The toys argued and argued all night. Those in the toy kitchen wanted to watch a food program. The toy animals preferred a nature program. The toy piano thought pop music shows were the best. Suddenly the toy soldier shouted, "It's morning!" The toys ran back to their shelves. The toy phone closed his eyes and dreamt of starring in How Things Work.
So now, please read the story again and finish the post-reading question number 1 to number 8. And this is the end of this lesson. See you next time. Bye bye.